Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by again today. I'm truly grateful. You know, protecting your financial health overseas is almost as important as protecting your physical health. Many of us are at risk of losing our money overseas and we don't even have a clue. As our age increases, so does the risk of us being exploited. Financial exploitation is overlooked and underreported. Law enforcement turns a blind eye to it and most of the time blames the victims. Now, the biggest scam in the Philippines is the house and lot scam. Let's be honest. Now, from all angles, it looks legal because it is. Everything is legal but the wording. I don't care if you're married. I don't care how many children you have, how long you've been married. Once the ink dries on that deed of sale, you have no invested interest or invested, what's the word I want to use? Well, anyway, you lose all your investment. Legally, you have no claims to that land or that property. And she'll say things like, we're building our home. When in actuality, no, you're building her home. And if something ever goes wrong, you break up or anything like that, you're not going to get a dime, a peso back from that. And that's why I call it a scam. And you can lessen the blow and say, oh, well, I built that for my wife, I built that for my family, I built that for my daughter. It doesn't make it any different. You've lost everything. So I don't care how much money you invested. It's really a bad investment. It's a scam. Because you're spending your money. It's all legal. But the minute something goes wrong, you're not going to get anything back. So it's better off if you bought a condominium. See, I'm getting ready to invest in a condominium, a walk-up condominium. I want y'all to look that up because this was something new to me. I learned about it a couple of weeks ago. And walk-up condominiums, they're not in these big high-rise buildings. It's usually 3 or 4 stories high. There's no elevators, but you get a whole lot more room for your money. They're not in the business center, so a lot of times they're away from the city. But the money's more manageable. You know, you're talking $1 million, $1.5 million pesos. See, that's my budget right there. I'm not trying to spend 5, 10, 20 million for a cracker box condominium. But yeah, the biggest scam over here is the house and lot scam because we very seldom do we invest in anything else. Even though I'm going to talk about a few other scams over here to look out for, scams that people don't even tell you about. One is the immigration scam. This is where you go to immigration to get an extension or an exit clearance or a 13A or to get married, and somebody comes up to you and promises, oh, we can push your paperwork through faster. They can't push it through faster. The Philippines calls those people fixers. It's illegal over here. More than likely, you're still going to stand in line and wait just as long as if you never, ever saw that person before. They got me the first time I ever extended in the Philippines. If you really want help with your immigration, either go ahead and wait in line like everybody else or get you a reputable immigration services representative. Plenty of them in the Philippines. But that immigration scam, it gets us out of a lot of money. You're not going to get anything back. They'll promise you the world, man, and you get nothing back, guys. So be careful on that immigration scam. Another scam that's reared its ugly head over here, and a lot of people are losing money with this cryptocurrency and these investment scams. Look, if you wasn't investing at home, don't come over here and try to invest. Stay in your lane. Remember, protecting your financial health over here is just as important as protecting your physical health. Recently, if you can look this in the paper, up in the paper right now, not only are they trying to get you on the Bitcoin over here, but the Chinese and a lot of these other recruiters, they're trafficking human beings, taking them over, Filipinos, taking them over to places like Cambodia, and then having them become scammers, selling Bitcoins and stuff like that. So if you're not investing or you have no clue of what you're doing in your own country, don't come over here and all of a sudden think, oh, I can make my money stretch further, or I can get a residual income or nothing like that. There's legitimate investments over here, but most of them that are going to approach you are scams. I'm sorry. Another scam is the used car scam, guys. Listen, I don't give a damn who you are. A lot of people looking at this right now say, okay, well, I got a good used car out of the deal. Well, you were very, very fortunate, because most of the used cars over here that you're going to end up getting is going to be junk. If you're going to buy a car over here, you buy it brand new. I just recently had a friend of mine spent a lot of money on a 2019, and hell, half the undercarriage of the car was gone. He never knew, because when he bought the car, him and his mechanic, they only checked up under the hood. The place didn't have a lift because it was a repossessed car. But it's a scam, guys, you know, and it may run for a week. You're not going to get any money back. Look, buy new over here. You can afford it. They've got those little cars. They've got those little Suzukis. They've got those little Hondas. They've got those little Toyotas, you know, for $12,000 or $13,000. Some of them are even a little bit less than that. You'd be better off doing that than spending $12,000, $13,000, $14,000, $15,000 for a used vehicle, because more than likely you're going to get scammed. See, so these financial scams, man, they're overlooked and they're underreported. People are embarrassed. Law enforcement is going to do very little. Matter of fact, they're probably going to blame you and say, "Now, well, you bought the house and lot. You know, you willingly gave it to the girl." The best thing to do in that situation, man, is to get a condominium, which is what I'm going to get, because the money I've invested is gone. I don't care what she tells me. I don't care how much she says she loves me. I don't care if she says right now, like last week, Marilyn got mad at me. I said, well, if something were to happen to our relationship, would you give me half this money? Oh, she got mad. Oh, what you got planned? You plan on running off? See? And I haven't went anywhere, so imagine if we broke up. I would not see one peso out of that. And I can make myself feel good and say, oh, well, I built it for Booby. Booby's a minor. Booby has no control over that. It's all Merlin's. The minute that the ink dried on that deed of sale, I no longer had a vested interest in that property. Even though I paid for everything and you paid for everything, you're not going to get a peso back. That's a scam. I don't care how you look at it. Even if it's legal and you came out of your pocket, you get nothing back. Okay, so thank y'all so much for stopping by today. This came across my mind. I wanted to talk about protecting your financial health over here, man. You know, as we get older, the risk increase, man, of people trying to get over on us, trying to weasel us out of a few pesos, you know. And the big thing, man, when you go in immigration, man, they're going to promise you the world. Don't go for it. Don't fall for it. Stand in line like everybody else. Go ahead and check that express lane or whatever you have to do. Do that. Stay in your lane. If you didn't invest in Bitcoin in America or England or France or wherever, Australia, why in the world would you want to come over here and invest? There was a big ring run by some Americans up in Luzon. They made millions and millions of dollars, not pesos, chipping people, but eventually they got caught, and they're probably going to throw them under the jail. because they ended up screwing the wrong guy. But stay in your lane, man. I don't know anything about investing. I'm not going to come over here and invest. And I'm certainly not going to buy a used car over here. You know, he's trying to sugarcoat it now. And I feel sorry for him because he's a good guy. But when he bought that car, the owner, which was the bank, they knew that half that undercarriage was missing. That's supposed to be covered. He's lucky that he didn't sustain more damage than he did. He sustained very little damage, but the undercarriage was gone. You know, what kind of crazy stuff is that, guys? So just be careful, because we really have no recourse. Okay, you're not going to get anything back. And you're just going to lose your money. And we worked too hard. We made too many sacrifices. A lot of us sold everything to come over here. And that's the least we need, is for somebody to just take everything we got. So if you're in America, you're in France, if you're right here in the Philippines, Thailand, Cambodia, what's the other one? Trinidad, Tobago, Japan, China, wherever you are, find it in your heart to help somebody today, to make their lives just a little bit better. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Stay COVID free. I'll see you next time.